Yes, friends. Now let us go for one more very important question. Okay, please try to look at this piece of code and let me know the output for this one. One more time, the important prerequisite for this one is what? OOP. Okay, please observe here. This is the parent class called as what? Car. Okay, and it's having one of the instance data member as what? To Madras, and it's having one of the instance method with name as what? Get me. Okay, having return type as what? String. Getting, and it's having default access modifier. Okay, if you're not writing any modifier, then by default it is what? Default, that is with respect to the methods. Okay, please make notice of this one. Okay, now you're having one more instance method called welcome of return type what? String, having some implementation. And this is what? Race car, which is the child for that class called car. Okay, and the same thing, it's having what? The same instance data member whatever we are having at parent class. Okay, observe this one. Okay, observe. Okay, don't be fast. Okay, try to think thrice or more than thrice and give the output. Okay, very damn sure question if you go for any interview. Okay, observe here, we are having one of the method. This method and this method will behave as what? Overriding methods. Okay, please try to analyze this code and get me the output. Okay, and think that this was the driven code. Okay, driven code within the main method we are having implementation in this way. Please let me know the output for this one. Okay, please try to observe. Okay, just please try to pass this and let me know the output. Okay, so please observe here. Now let us go and do some analysis. Okay, let us go and do some analysis. If you do run this code, you'll be having some different output. Okay, please try to observe here. Now let us do the analysis. First let us go for this one. Okay, first try to trace the code from top to bottom. Do we have any compile time errors? No compile time errors. Each and everything is what? Fine. Okay, everything is what? Fine. Now let us go for the execution part. What is this? This is one operator and this is also one operator. So now we have memory allocation for car literal. Okay, car literal, and because of constructor execution, what happens? Whatever the logic I have used at our first example, the same logic I am going to use here also. I have said to you one thing there. If there is any instance data members as part of underlying runtime objects corresponding class, okay, that will be the part of what? Our instance. Okay, now what should be here? What should be here as what? State equal to Hyderabad. Okay, done. First thing has been done. And if there is any instance method in underlying objects corresponding class, that will get associated to the runtime object. Okay, please observe. This is if you do follow those rules, whatever the question from OOP concept, you can feel very comfort. Okay, now observe. Whatever the knowledge you're having, the same thing, just I'm adding some extra thing, just making that one fine tune. Than that, nothing, friends. Observe here. This is what? Instance method only, right? Yes. Okay, now it is going to append to this runtime object. What is this? A string. What is this? Welcome. Okay, now let me put as what? Return India welcomes you. Okay, let it be. Okay, let it be. And now try to observe here. What happens in next thing? Still that constructor execution logic didn't get finished. What is going to get happen? If there is any method with the same method signature in both parent class and child class, then child class method will associate to the runtime object. Yes, done. We have done. Okay. These methods, I mean these two methods are what? Overriding methods. Now child class method only will associate to the runtime object. Okay. I hope you get this one. Okay. Observe here. Okay. Now come to the other. Still that logic didn't get finish. Whatever parent is having, whatever the instance methods the parent is having, and if that instance methods are not available as part of the child class, that will come and will associate to the underlying object of child class. Observe my terminology, very important. Okay, please. Is there any method like that here? Yes, one of the instant method which is called as get me method. Observe. Now let me put that method. What is that? It's having written type get me. Observe here. What is that? Return state. Okay, a return state. Now what is this? What is this? This is no argument constructor or not? Yes, it's the no argument constructor. What is this? It's a no argument constructor, right? Of course. I'm sorry, we have done mistake. Okay, we have done mistake. Okay, this is what the car class constructor, right? This is what the car class constructor. I'm sorry, friends, I have done mistake. Okay, same thing, but thing is what? Same thing. This is what? Car class constructor. So car class instance method first will get associate. Okay, first will get associate. Everything is same, just this one will get change. Okay, just this one. What is that? TN welcomes you. Observe here, I am explaining you once again. What is this? New. Because of new, memory allocation has been done. And which state here? What is that data member? Data member value, it is what? To Madras. Okay, let it be. Okay, now observe here. Now this underlying object corresponding class is what? Car. Earlier I have spelled this one as what? Race car. Please try to observe here. Okay, now this corresponding class instance methods will get associated to this underlying object. Okay, now try to observe here. Welcome, TN welcomes you. Another one is what? Get me method. Okay, yes, first statement has been done and it is having a think that it is having reference as what? 9f. Let me pass this one to one of the identifier as what? A of type what? Car. These two values are same. Let me put this one as what? Dereferencing. Okay, now come to this statement. Now observe here. Okay, observe the same thing. What is going to get happen? Because of new keyword, memory allocation will be going to be done. Okay, will be done. Okay, is going to get takes place. Okay, now what is this? A race car constructor. A race car constructor means what? Child class. Okay, now is there any data member there? Yes, we are having one data member. What is that? To Hyderabad. Okay, now coming to the instance methods. First, current underlying objects methods will get associate. That is what? First, current underlying objects corresponding class instance methods. My terminology will be very difficult to you to get. Please refer OOP concept if you want to understand these examples, please. Okay, now so which method will get associate? Welcome. Okay, what is this? Having implementation as what? Return India. Okay, India. Now observe this one. Whatever child is having, and if that one is having at parent class, okay, what is that? Same method signatures. Okay, and return types also must be same, and what we call that covariant return types or possible from 1.5 version onwards. Okay, now observe here, these two methods are same. Whatever the phrase I have spelled earlier, the same phrase. If two classes, that is parent class and child class, is having a method with the same signature and same return type or covariant return types. What is this covariant means? I have explained this one at overriding concept. Please try to get update. Okay, if you are having knowledge in that, no issues, please try to follow. Okay, now then child class method only will associate to the current underlying object. Yes, done. Now whatever child is not having, okay, whatever child is not having is available at parent, those instance methods will associate to the underlying object. Do we have such type of methods in this code? Yes, we do have. What is that method? Get me method. Observe that one carefully. What is that? Get me method. What is get me method implementation? Return state. Okay, return state. Now observe here, everything has been done. Now we have to assign that particular literal reference to one of the identifier called what? B. Getting? And it is of type what? Car. Parent. Okay, parent type. Underlying object is what? Race car. Child object, parent reference. These two values are same. So we can tell this one as what? Dereferencing. Now the tricky thing comes here. Okay, try to observe here. A type, that is what? A dot welcome. What is the type of small a? Small a type is what? Car dot welcome. Now come here. Car dot welcome. Do we have that method here? Yes, we have. So what is the implementation within this method? It is returning a literal tn welcomes you. Getting? It is welcoming us. Okay, now what will be the output here? Observe. What will be the output? tn welcomes you. Okay, what is that? tn welcomes you. Now come to the other one. What is this? A dot get name. What is this? A type? Car. So within this a dot get name, and same thing, compilation. At compilation time also it will check whether that method is available or not. Otherwise you will get compiled name error. This scenario I have explained at OOP concept. Please try to make update yourself. Okay, and of course if you are having knowledge in this one, no issues, please observe here. Okay, now a dot get name. A dot, because of dot operator you are going to jump into this area. Dot operator is meant for what? Accessing the members of a particular literal. Okay, now what is this? Get me. Observe this one. Return state. What is this one? What is that state value? What is that state referring literal or state referring value to Madras? What is that? tn welcomes you to Madras. Yes, done. We have done with this statement. Now come to this point. Come to this instruction. B dot welcome. What is the type of B here? Car. Within the car class, do we have welcome method? Yes, we do have. No compile time error. Okay, that's why I have come directly to the execution part. Okay, observe. Now B dot welcome. B dot welcome. What is this one? What is this one? It is returning a value. That's why I have put this statement within the system dot out dot println method. Okay, now observe here. It is returning what? India welcomes you. Getting? What is this? India welcomes you. Okay, now come here. B dot get name. What is that? B dot get name. What is the type of B here? Car. Important. The twist comes here. Okay, B dot get name. What is this? Car. car. Within the car, do we have get name method? Yes, we have. What this method is returning to us? What this method is returning to us? It is returning. It is returning what? It is returning what? A state, object state. So now if you come and see here, b dot get name, it is returning what? To Hyderabad. Okay. Now if you do observe here, this is what? A data member name. It is also what? A data member name. I will tell the concept. Please go and refer that session. Okay. What is that session means? Variable masking. Do we have overriding concept with respect to the variables? No, we don't have any overriding concept with respect to the data members, that is variables. It is going to get resolved on what? On reference type. Getting? It is going to resolve on which thing? On reference type only. Getting? Now observe here, what is a B type? Car. So within the car class, what is the state value? What is the state referring value? It is what? To Madras. Okay, please be so specific. What is that? Once again, you are going to get the output as what? India welcomes you to Madras. Okay, I hope you get this. Okay, this is the trick here. You are returning a state. Getting? Child object, parent reference, and within a method you are using the data member name. Okay, if you want to check all the polymorphic nature, okay, all the polymorphic natures, you must go with parent reference, child object, then only you can do understand all of those concepts. So now if you do compile and run this piece of code, this will be the output to us. Please try to observe here. Now we are going to compile and execute this piece of code. Okay, now observe. As friends, try to observe here the same piece of code, whatever we have seen overboard, the same piece of code. Let me go and compile and execute this one. Okay, what is that? Java C example 3. Okay, yes, compiled successfully. Now what is the driven? That is a main method corresponding class name example 3. Okay, now observe. Okay, observe properly. Now it should go TN welcomes you to Madras and India welcomes you to Madras. Okay, observe the output. Okay, Madras. Okay, TN welcomes you to Madras and India welcomes you to Madras. Of course I have put here as what? Chennai. Okay, no issue, but the same concept. Okay, I hope you get this one. Okay, don't get confused with this implementation. Here I am using what? One of the data member name, that is the variable name, parent reference, child object means it is polymorphic nature. In polymorphic nature, we don't have any overriding concept for data variables. Whatever the type is there, based on the type only, the data member or the variable name is going to get resolved. This is called as variable masking. Okay, now I hope you get this one. Okay, now try to practice these things one or twice. Okay, so that it will be very easy to you guys. Okay.